Hey y'all, Tish here, and today we are going to tackle my guest bathroom. So this is going to be about the third time that I have remade that room and given it kind of a makeover. Today is really going to be nice and simple. Just going to add some updating touches to it, like framing out the mirror, adding new light fixtures and a faucet. And the biggest part is going to be tackling the cabinets. So simply, I want to add some hardware to the cabinets, but the biggest thing that I am wanting to do is to add a shelf inside of the main cabinet to create some more space for storage. So I use that bathroom for my hair and makeup. So I have a lot of products in there, even though I still have my own bathroom. In my bedroom, the bathroom in my master bedroom is super small. And I like the lighting in the other bathroom better. So I do use that bathroom a lot for doing my hair and makeup, and therefore I need some space to organize the cabinets. And then it's the guest bathroom. So when guests come over, I want to make sure I have some space in there for their products as well. I also want to add some cute little signs in the bathroom, and I'm going to switch the towel rack to go over by the sink, just so that people will have a place to get their towels to dry their hands. So that's what we're doing today. So if you want to see how that turns out, then stick around and stay tuned. So here are a couple pictures of what the bathroom looked like when I first purchased it. That same wood tone that was in the kitchen. And I am replacing the light, like I said, adding a frame to the mirror and changing out the faucets. I already painted the cabinets last year, and the towel I added to the floor when I first got the house. So this is what the inside of my cabinet looks like. A lot of stuff for a single person that lives alone. So this is why I really wanted to get in here and organize it. So got the light up, but still need to patch up those two holes. I was thinking that I was going to work with a brand to do that, but I'm not gonna get the product in time, so I'm just gonna patch it up myself with what I have and just work with the brand for another project that I'm gonna do. It's like a little small project. But yeah, so this is the light fixture. I love it. So now I just need to patch up those holes and fix where the paint is different, just paint those spots. And then you see me in the mirror, but I still need to do the frame for the mirror. Just trying to figure out how I'm going to attach it to the mirror, because it's not going to be able to be attached to the wall since the mirror is not flushed to the wall. So yeah. I'm also going to move that towel rack from there because I want to hang up some framed like sayings, and I'm gonna put the towel rack over here on this wall by the sink and the mirror for you to dry your hands. So that's that, and this is what that's looking like now. Still need to connect it. Mike just ran out to get the proper hoses to attach it and then get organized in there. I also need to touch up some spots that got like scratched up, and also put the hardware on the doors and the drawers. I don't remember if I'm gonna do the two faux drawers in here. I can't remember how many pulls I have. I think I do because I got knobs for the doors. So I think I am gonna do those two. But yeah, so that's what still needs to be done in here. So I also did get a new rug. This runner was in the hallway and I put it in here when I got the new runner. I found one that's gray with white diamonds, and it actually just didn't look right in here with the color of the cabinets and then that yellowish off-white color countertop. If you hear noise, that's the cat. Yeah, so I did get a new runner from Amazon, and it was only I think $18, but I just did not like it. I actually like this one better that I got from Ross for about $7 a couple years ago. So I'm just gonna keep this one and return the one from Amazon, and this one's actually bigger than the one from Amazon. So yeah, so shocking. I thought I wanted something different, but I'm actually gonna save money there and keep this one that I've already had and repurpose it. So the DAP box finally came, so I can actually patch up the wall now in the bathroom. Thankfully, I was unmotivated yesterday to do it, so it came today. So I get to use it today. And it came with these kits to do a rapid wall repair. And this is for an Instagram campaign that I'm doing with them. But since I'm doing my bathroom for YouTube, I figured that I would just go ahead and show you guys. All right, so right now I am getting ready to paint the wood to frame the mirror. So I am still not sure how I'm going to attach this. I know I probably said that already in this video. I might edit it out, but still not sure how I'm going to attach it. Not sure if I'm going to use the liquid nails or some Velcro, but we will see what happens as we go along. I also am going to paint the shelf that I'm going to put in there. I was going to just cover it with contact paper, but I figured I should just paint it because it'll just look more finished. And I also need to paint the picture frames that I'm going to add little bathroom signs into with like cute little sayings for the bathroom. So I do need to paint those as well. And I'm going to paint all these things the same color that I have painted the cabinet. So this is the color that I am using. Asier, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but it is Sherwin-Williams. And I did only get so I got the sample size just to do the cabinets, and it is more than half in here. And I did the cabinets in my bathroom as well as the guest bathroom, and I still have a ton of paint in here, so that's why I decided to just go ahead and paint the shelf because I do have enough paint.
I'll switch you on the speakerphone. Play this song, just sing along. Play this song, just sing along.
Alright, so we got all of the wood painted, the shelf, and the frames painted. So now I'm going to go ahead and head back into the bathroom and start to take some things down. So I'm going to take down this towel rack, like I said, and I'm going to move it over to the wall by the sink.
I can't forget. Now back to this song, not again. I know you missed that we were friends. Now you miss it. Feels like it's been so long, but it's time.
Now I'm gonna prep the wall to patch it, and I'm just gonna use my finger. I do have the proper tools for this. I just figured that I really wanted to fill the hole in before just putting the plaster on top of it. So that's why I use my finger. I do know how to properly do it. And I'm not sure why I didn't just use the new kit that I got from DAP instead of using their plaster to patch up that hole. But I'm going to go ahead and get these two holes situated from the old light fixture. So I guess for them to try to put up the old lights, they felt the need to drill these big old holes, which were not needed. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and prep everything so that I can get those two holes covered up with the DAP Instant Repair Kit. And I use the 2-inch repair kit, so they come in different sizes. It's a round little disc. It's clear, like plastic material that you just put right over whatever hole you're trying to patch. And that hole that you saw previously when I was in my dining room talking to you guys is where the telephone jack is. So I just took the plate off and just pushed all the wires back in. So I'm going to use, I think it's a 6-inch one to cover up that, and I'm going to do something fun on that wall. So that is something that I will show probably when I do my kitchen organization video. But it was really simple to use the kit. You just put it over the hole, you put one layer of paint on, and then once the paint around it is dry, you peel off the top cover of it, or the top layer of it, and then you're able to paint your second and third coats. And it really did just cover it up. I wouldn't use this if you plan on like hanging something up on the wall, or you know, screwing something into the wall, because it won't be able to support it. So now that that plaster is nice and dry on that wall, I painted it, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to hang up these little cute picture signs. So I am still hoping one day that this bathroom will be for kids as well as my guests, even if it's through adoption. So I still wanted to have some kind of whimsical touch to this, and I feel like even just for my guests, just having these signs to read while they're taking care of business will just be something cute and funny. And I found them on Amazon. They are linked on my Like to Know It app, so make sure that you're following me on Like to Know It as well, because that is where I link all of the products that I can link that I use in my videos. So once I got the signs leveled, I got all 3 of them up, and I actually wanted to do 4, and I'm happy I didn't, because the 3rd sign is kind of behind the door. So that 4th one would have definitely been behind the door, but it says please remain seated for the entire performance. Wash your hands, you filthy animal, and I hope everything comes out okay. So I was trying to do different things in between the paint coats drying. So now I'm putting on that last coat of paint over the 2 patches, and I also had to paint over where the blue paint was before anyway. I'm going to go ahead now and tackle the frame. So I'm going to go in my garage and cut the frame. I'm really just going to do one piece at a time, just because I'm having to put it up on to the mirror just to make sure that it fits as well as it possibly can. So that's why I'm kind of doing it this way. Normally in situations you would want to build the whole frame out and then put it up there, but because again I have so much going on with the lighting being in the way, and then the chair rail being in the way, the trim that I have on the wallpaper, like that was in the way. So I just figured that I would just go ahead and do it this way. Eventually it worked. I was a little worried about it, but it did end up working, and I think it looks great. This is my first time creating a frame, so I think I did a great job, and the liquid nails worked perfectly. The Velcro would have worked, but you could see it underneath, like because of the reflection, so you could see it, but it did actually, if I was able to push it further onto the mirror and have it like maybe on the ends, then the Velcro would have worked. But since I'm, you know, using the frame just on the outside of the mirror, it was showing. So now that it's all done, I'm gonna leave the tape on here just for a little bit and put the light back up. So while that is setting, I'm gonna go ahead and put up this towel rack that I had on the other wall, and I'm not sure why I didn't do this in the first place, but you know, some things just take time. Alright, let's get to the fun part, putting the hardware onto the cabinets. So I decided to just hit one area at a time with the hardware to do the organization like in the same process. So I didn't just do it all at once. I did measure all at once, had a little snafu. I don't know what I was thinking. It was getting late, and I had to go back and measure it again because the 2 faux drawers are not the same size as the other, and I was using the same measurements because, you know, I figured they were all the same size and they weren't, so I had to go back and fix it. But I am so happy that I decided to do this very inexpensive way to make your cabinetry just really pop and just look polished and more sophisticated. And it's been so much better with that, because whenever I would go to open up the door or whatever, I would always scratch it. So this way I have the knobs and the pulls to use. That way my cabinets will last just that much longer. So like I said, I'm going to tackle one section at a time, starting with the drawers to put them in. For the top one, because it was short, I did have to take it off. I didn't have any more of the extended screws to use that would fit. I had just one, not 2. So I did just take off the face to put it on. And now I'm going to go ahead and organize all of my little products. Y'all, this was something when you don't realize just how much stuff you have. But I'm happy I was able to figure out how to organize it, and it just has like all of the little essentials like hairpins, hair ties, lip gloss, like pain killing ointments, my tooth supply, extra toothpaste for guests. The second drawer had like all of my hair products, including my hot wax that I hardly use. I don't even know why I'm keeping it. But all of my combs and tools, like for my hair, were all in there. Unfortunately, I couldn't fit them all into baskets, so I just put the brushes and combs in a basket and then just neatly put like my hot tools on one side. And then the bottom drawer has like all of like the hair accessories for like sleeping, like my bonnets and like scarves and headbands and all. Now to put the shelf up, this was so super simple. That was a tongue twister. To do. Mike had came over to help me. You probably saw him in one of the earlier clips, to do all the faucets for me. And while he was there, he just cut the wood for me. And really simple measurements, and just take another strip of wood, nail glue it into the side of the cabinet, and then put the shelf on top of it and make sure it's leveled. So we're all done. Finally, now it's time to start cleaning up and putting out my decor, touching up here and there. And I think it turned out so well. I really just kept it simple. This way that if I wanted to decorate for like seasonal things or holidays, I can add, you know, those extra little touches and just have the base white and gray as the base color, and then whatever else I put in will be just that extra little pop of color. So this is it, y'all. I love it. Like I said, that rug looks so much better in this bathroom than it did in the hallway, and it looks so much better than the other rug that I was gonna get. But I just love how simple and clean it all looks. I really hope that you like it as well.